The cameras are fixed to one man. 3 goals in 3 games, and you can't argue with that. We're live on EA TV. Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it's a 3-5-2, but the key player is the holding midfield player. Not only does he protect the back three, he also is their link-up man when they play out from the back. He has to play well.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, on paper, it looks a fairly cautious approach because unless their wing-backs can get into more advanced areas, I'm not sure where the attacking width will come from.
And now they get the ball rolling. Olivier Boscagli. De Angelis. This could be troublesome. Can he keep his composure? Great movement. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
One 0 then. Oh, it was a terrible-looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. And this ordering off could mean the end of their push today.
Well, there's no way back now. He's really let his teammates down here.
Determined defending. He has teammates around him. Oh, fancy footwork. Memphis Depay! They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see here, Depay does so well to create the chance with his dribble. And what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Depay. Not much chance for the keeper there.
So 2-0 now. Possession 1. And a fine cross. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
Three goals without reply. Machine. Caballero. And here is Gagliardini. Great defending. Very quick thinking there. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the man. Oh, in with a chance! Surely. Really close. Sweeping attacking play.
Well, they just couldn't finish off what would have been a great goal on the counter-attack.
Well, they couldn't keep possession. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
It's another goal for Napoli. They've pulled one back with 31 minutes played. What a fascinating matchup we have here today, Derek.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. And time for the change now. Taken short. And crossed in there. Well, a harmless effort when all is said and done. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. A long way out. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Well, what a totally dominant performance this has been so far. Their attacking play has been a joy to watch. They've passed it forward at the right times, they've switched play quickly, and we've seen some great individual displays as well. I don't think they'll let up in the second 45.
And delivered into the box. Oh, surely! Well, the challenge was clean, but the danger not cleared. And fine goalkeeping. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Takes the shot. A gift for any goalkeeper. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Well, he's scored good goals, but his all-round play has been excellent. He looks like scoring every time he gets on the ball.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Gagliardini. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Opportunity it is. It's got to be. Oh, a wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. And fed forwards. And it must be. Oh, he's missed it. And he's going to be angry with himself.
Well, he has to do better there. He had so much of the goal to aim for. It's a poor miss.
There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
Very quick thinking there. Teammates available. That's not a bad ball. Not messing around with that clearance. Andrea Colpani. Well, excitement from Serie A should be guaranteed. Our next live game on EATV. It's Verona facing Roma.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. So making the substitution now. What a brilliant pass. Just needs to stay calm. Opportunity still there. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Went in strongly to win the ball. And teammates around him. Chances on. The save was a good one. Depay. Machine. A gift for any goalkeeper. He's in behind. Can he convert? And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And that's a great finish from Depay. 1v1 against the keeper. He never looked like missing. That's a top-class finish.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Just 10 minutes to go. Pessina. Well, he has the measure of his man. And a strong tackle. So almost at full time.
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
Must be. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Plenty of support here. And that's an important intervention. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Able to skip past his man. Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well, that's really wayward. His technique completely let him down there.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Great moment. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. Memphis Depay! They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the... And a fine cross. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow. Take several... And time for the change. It's got to be. Oh, a wonder goal! The cameras are fixed to one man. 4 goals in 3 games. You can't argue with that. The action is live. Next. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is league phase action from the UEFA Champions League. It's Hellas Verona up against Benfica.
Well, quite simply, after their opening match, they need to take all 3 points here. They're at home, they're a decent team, and I think they'll do it.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, it's a 3-5-2, but the key player is the holding midfield player. Not only does he protect the back three, he also is their link-up man when they play out from the back. He has to play well.
And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, it's a 3-5-2 formation, but the player that holds everything together is the deep midfield player. He's good defensively, but he's also a very good passer of the ball. He's key to their game plan here.
Benfica couldn't keep the ball. Doan. And he's through here. Oh, incredible save, and he's snuffed out any sign of danger. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Bayern game. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Spurs. It's now 1-0 with 13 minutes played. What a game of football we have on our hands here today, Derek.
Many thanks, Alex. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, he was able to make amends. Chance to cross. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
And a tidy challenge. He has teammates around him. Depay. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Now, can they take advantage? Clears it away. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Villarreal. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the rebound has been put in nicely. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 23 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Clean challenge. Minamino. Oh, good-looking run. He must finish! And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And the right place to cut out the pass. And that is going to be a free kick. Depay. Well, a stylish moment. Excellent reference. Memphis. And firing it towards goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he should score there.
And he's going to go back and issue a caution here.
Well, the referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
Good example of pressing without the ball. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Aursnes. Kukcu. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Oh, what an opportunity! Still a chance! Couldn't quite hang on. And a time for cool heads. And we will have just one additional minute. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. He's got to score! Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Oh, but he's missed it! How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end.
Minamino. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Kerem Aktürkoğlu electing to shoot, and the keeper's hand does the trick. Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner. Playing it in. Well, capable of better. Under real pressure here. Well, the angle was acute, but not working the goalkeeper at all.
Well, wrong decision, I would say. He was never going to score from there.
It's a perfect challenge. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Depay. Depay, and he's made headway. It has to be, surely. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Di Maria. Able to close down the shot. Well, we're receiving news of a goal in the Bayern game. Alex, what can you tell us?
It's a goal for Bayern Munich. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 60 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Oh, cheeky, you might say. Couldn't quite finish.
Well, if they can just get one, it will certainly make it interesting.
And the danger is averted. Depay, and he's in. Surely. Will it be? And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
3 goals without reply. Takuma Asano. Well, that looked to me like excessive force. What was the referee's reading of it? What a commitment to defending. Well, it's one block after another. Oh, pressing really high. Really good ball there. He's in with a chance. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And a good-looking ball. And he's through here. Well, whatever way you slice it, a long, long way from the target, Stuart.
Well, a lack of technique and composure there. That's a bad miss.
Minamino. Oh, what an opportunity. Surely. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Real chance. And a fine stop. Oh, without putting too fine a point on it, that was a horrific effort. Well, spot on with that challenge. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Opportunity it is. Will he? A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
And he's fired over the corner. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, that's a key 3 points. Otherwise, they could have been in serious trouble. But I thought they played well today, and if they can back it up with a solid performance next time out, they'll be in a much better position.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you this European Championship qualifier. It's Hungary, and they take on Spain.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.